Hello, beautiful friends. Hello, hello. So, you guys, I am so happy to be here with you today with my little kitty cat on my doorstep. Hi, baby. She says hi. So I just have a few minutes here and I wanted to make a video because of a very exciting topic. And also, this is a really special video because I am collaborating with the Mindful YouTube University graduates. Every single month, we are going to come together with a new topic. And today's topic is, or hashtag is, Be-you-tiful. You guys hear me talk all the time about, or I even address you as beautiful friend. And when I say beautiful, I'm not saying like beautiful, although you are uniquely and amazingly beautiful. I'm talking about be-you-tiful, right? So I am collaborating with the amazing graduates of Mindful YouTube University to also share, so you can see their videos, which are going to be coming out this week on this topic. And every month we're going to be collaborating on a love train, a video train together, and opening up the different conversation every month. And at the end of this video, I'm going to share with you how you can join us if you want to do that. Okay, my little kitty cat took off. So, the topic of today's video, in accordance with Beautiful, is this. I see some of you are in here. Mwah, mwah, mwah. So, I want to say this. You are one of a kind. Literally, you are one of a kind, and you know this. I know you know this. However, I will never stop talking about this because if it is so powerful. Hi, Raquel. It is so powerful to look out in nature and really reflect on the reality that, for instance, my kitty cat that just ran off, there's not another Stella. Totally different markings on her bodies. Like, cats all look different. They all act different. They all have their unique essence and way about them. The tree is dropping leaves on me to confirm Susan's here. And Susan, if you haven't checked out her channel, please, Goddess Arriving, amazing. She's part of Mindful YouTube University. So this is what, the topic feels so important to start with, and everyone agreed, because it's like you are unique and you have a unique voice, you have a unique gift, you have a unique message. So I want to share a story with you to really drive home this point. And I was actually going to make this video tomorrow, but I'm so burning with excitement to make this video because I ran into a young woman in the coffee shop yesterday. This girl is so freaking talented. And if you're watching this video by chance, yes. She's a musician. She's beautiful, amazing, feisty. She just has her unique flavor. And she sat with Jason and I spontaneously, and she was sharing that she feels really, really kind of confused as far as her next steps. And she doesn't know what to do. She's thinking of moving out of Ojai, where we live, this beautiful part of California, and moving to Los Angeles or to another city. She's thinking of taking up physical therapy or learning something else, going to college for something else. And she's confused right now. She's really has all these different ideas and she doesn't know what to do with them. So I'm sharing this with you because you may be in a similar place, or you might know someone who's in a similar place. So please share this with them, because this is the absolute truth that I can finally, at least in my own life and what I've witnessed in clients, what I can finally share with such clarity in my heart. It's that the Creator created you specific, one of a kind, handmade by the invisible hands of the Creator herself. And you have a unique gift inside of you. And oftentimes, most of the time, we are taught to be something that we are just not. Okay, this particular girl young woman is speaking about all these different potential paths, which sound totally logical to me. However, she's trying to skirt away from her music because she doesn't know how it's going to pay the bills. And I completely understand this. So today I want to share with you how to live your destiny and make a living doing it. Okay, how to, at least find that sweet spot that is what you love, what you are uniquely seated inside divinely to create and bring forward into this world, and actually prosper doing it. So we'll go through those 5 steps, but I want to say to you, when I was speaking with her, Jason had some really powerful questions, and I'll go through your questions after this. So Jason had a really awesome, powerful questions to ask this woman, and as soon as he asked her about music and really what was on her heart in terms of like how does she feel about going out there and creating music, you know, her eyes welled up and her heart started to open and all the logic like softened away, and you can just tell that that's what she's here to do. It's so powerful inside of her, but she stopped believing. She stopped believing that it's possible for her to live her dream. So here's what I know to be true. You have a unique gift inside of you, and in this video we're gonna kind of reflect and look at how you can uncover that and also find the sweet spot where you can potentially move in the direction of what you dream. This particular girl was afraid that she'll fail. If I go for music, and what if I hate it? What if I fail? What if I hate the industry? What if I fail at it? What if? She was so concerned about all of these potential scenarios that would devastate her, and I said to her, and I'll say this to you now, what was planted within me as a little girl was to be an actress. And I went to LA and I followed that calling. I studied acting, and I also acted as a little girl. And I will tell you that the worst possible case scenario did happen to me. My heart was broken by Hollywood. My heart was devastated. I literally got a manager. I went out on auditions. I was going and doing, having incredible opportunities, and it crushed me. It crushed me and it broke me again and again and again, but I kept rising and I kept going back to acting school and I kept getting back on stage. I'd be shaking, shivering, like I was so, as a sensitive soul, torn apart by other people's opinions. Did I do good? Did I do bad? My inner critic was bashing me. I was getting negative reflections from some of the professionals, in the industry who were, trying to help me. I was just getting crushed and crushed and crushed and crushed, and it finally just broke my heart. However, I wouldn't trade following my dream of being an actress for a second, because there's no mistake that seed was planted within me. I couldn't help but keep moving forward towards it, and what I developed along the way was an ability to get on stage as one of the most sensitive people on the planet, to be able to get on stage and connect with an audience and share my voice and make these videos, for example. I never would have done that without taking that next step and following what my values were, following what my inspiration was, following what that seed was within me. So that unique seed within you may not lead you, or it might lead you precisely to what you're seeking, but it may not lead you exactly down the path you're imagining. I assure you, as a hummingbird flies overhead, that it will be better than imagined. Because I never could have imagined what I do for a living today, and I love what I do with every fiber of my being. And I didn't even have the idea in my head when I was a kid. The picture that I'm living right now wasn't even a thing. I didn't even know that it was a thing, right? To train coaches and to be a coach and to make these videos and to inspire people around the world and to live anywhere I want, and location freedom, time freedom, financial freedom, incredible. However, had I not taken that next step, it never would have happened. So here's the thing. You cannot fail, because no matter what choice you make, no matter when you follow your heart, and we're going to get a little practical here too, and you marry the mind and the heart, and you kind of bring in this practical magic of sorts, this practical inspiration, and you move towards it, like we're going to do with the treasure tool today, you can't fail. You can't fail anyway, because everything's a learning experience, and it's going to guide you towards what works for you, what doesn't work for you, what you like, what you don't like. You're always going to get more clarity. When you take action, you get clear. So this particular girl, and to you, if you're kind of stuck right now and you don't know what to do, what your next steps are, I want you to write down, if you could get out a pen and a paper, and ask yourself these 5 questions. Okay. number one. And you can do this, after the video. Take your time with it, reflect, light a candle, turn on music, really go for it. Ah, you're so welcome. I love you guys. This is my passion, because you want to know why? Because there's medicine inside of you, there's magic inside of you, and I want to see as much of us bringing what the Creator himself decided wants to come out in our world. Like, imagine if an orchid tried to be a freaking sunflower or a shaft of lavender. It would be ridiculous. Or if a fish decided it wanted to fly. Like, no. It has a unique purpose and gift. So the first thing is to write down, please make a list of a minimum of, let's say, 5 things that you absolutely value and love to do, and there will be clues in your childhood. What did you love to do as a kid? What are the things that you do now that nobody has to tell you to do, nobody has to remind you to do, you just do it? Like for my beloved Jason, it's sitting in meditation for hours a day. Nobody has to say, Jason, go meditate. He just loves it. For me, nobody has to tell me to make these videos. I just freaking love connecting with you guys. I love expressing myself. I love sharing what inspires me. So make a list of those things that nobody has to tell you to do. You just naturally do it, and it energizes you. Okay, so it's not logical. What we're doing with this is we're starting to separate. We're starting to step away from what the injected ideas that have been delivered to us from our outside world, our parents, our society, teachers, friends, etc. Aw, you are so welcome. We're going to Italy in October. Beginning of October, bringing the diamond process there. So we're separating, we're helping to see what has been injected in our minds from our outer environment and what is actually emerging from within us that was seeded in us from the truth, from the Creator, from our own unique destiny or design, okay? So once you list that out, be very mindful to see, make sure that these are things that you're genuinely doing in your life and enjoy doing. And if you don't think you're doing anything fun right now, maybe you're in a really depressed place. Sometimes that can numb everything out. So if that's the case, then look in your childhood for clues and remember what you used to do then. In childhood, I was always recording on recorders. We didn't have cameras back then. That dates me, I know. But I would sing and I would dance and I would perform and I would, role play. I was always doing all these fun things. So I would sit in nature on the beach, huge, right? So some of these things may not seem like they can make you money, but we're just building clues right now, right? We're just collecting clues. So write down at least 5 of those. The second step, next to each of those 5, please write down 5 ways that each of these things that you love, things that you value, from step number 1, 5 ways that each of those categories or specific things can actually help somebody. So let's say for Jason, who loves to meditate, how can meditation help somebody? Well, he can obviously help people with anxiety. He can create meditation audios. He can teach yoga classes. He can go into corporations and bring mindfulness practice to them. He can embody mindfulness and meditation as he goes out and does whatever other job, whatever job it is. You can get really creative with how that specific thing can help you. The woman I saw yesterday, how can music help people? Well, it inspires people. So to create meditation music for retreats, to create her own music that she can sell, to go out there and write, this was her idea, brilliant, was to write music, because she's infinite with lyrics, to write lyrics for other musicians and get paid for that. That's a huge business. So get really specific and take your time with it. I know I'm rushing through this fairly quickly. The third step is to, once you've drilled it down for each one, what are some things that these particular 5 areas could really help people with, right? Like how can you help people through these 5 things that you value and love? Then the third step is to narrow it down to 1. This might take you some time. It could take a week, it could take a month, it could take an hour. But just really get honest. With this particular girl yesterday, as soon as we asked her about music, her eyes welled up. That's a clue, right? Music is her heart. It's her heart. So connect with what the core one is, that it may not seem logical, it may seem impossible, but how can you really focus on that one, okay? Once you narrow it down to one, the fourth step is to, so now that you have that one, you also have the 5 ways that you could help others, right? I want you to go even deeper with it and get really creative and take that one thing that you love so much and go to like 20 or 50 ways until you feel like your brain can't think of another thing. Keep going and find creative ways that you can actually use this gift to make a living and serve people. So you serve people with it and make a living doing it. And there are millions of creative ways. Let yourself get that creative, tap into that creative power within you. And the fourth step is we're gonna map a digestible plan. So once you have a vision for this woman, yesterday it was, she loves music and she loves writing music. So if she could write music for other musicians and be a ghostwriter for them, she would be the happiest person on the planet. Like her eyes were welling up. So it doesn't mean she won't also play her own music, but this is a really clear way to make money. So to map a plan, so it might be number 1, go and look for an internship at a label, a music label. And hello! And, so mapping out a plan to first step would be to research all the musicians, like make a list of anyone you know who's connected to music, anyone you think might have connections in the music industry. The second step would be to look for those connections, to find their addresses or emails and send an email asking if you can intern with them, right? You can even go to record labels and things like that and offer yourself as an intern. The third step might be to write music, write a ton of music so you have all this powerful portfolio on hand of all of your music, all of your lyrics. The fourth step might be to, I'd say this should actually be the first step, to write a vision, right? This should definitely be the first step, to write an ideal vision, whatever that is for you, of what it looks like, feels like, and is for you to live this vision where you are doing what you love and you're getting paid doing it. Who are you doing it for? Who are you doing it with? Where are you located? How many hours are you working? How much are you making? How do you feel at the end of the day? How do you feel while you're doing it? How is your health? How is your heart? How is your mind? Okay, so you're going through all of this, getting really detailed in a vision. Map it out. What you write down, it is proven. It is 40, or I want to say it's higher, but I'll just say 40. It's 40-something% more likely that you will achieve what you set out to do when you write down your goals. You write down that vision. Get it out of your head and onto the page. Start to bring it into tangibility by writing it down. Then, once you have that written down and you have this digestible map, the only reason we ever procrastinate is 1, because we are not doing things that we actually love. Somebody has to keep beating us over the head. Go do this, go do this, go do this. It's not what we're here to do. It's going to be really challenging to stay motivated or inspired when it's not really what's in our heart. Sometimes we have to do things that are challenging that we don't necessarily like or want to do. Like the business side of my business, I don't love. I don't like marketing myself. That's not like my ideal thing, but I do it because the payoff is huge, because I get to live my dream. I get to live my values. I get to live my life. So I'm not saying all of it's going to be super dandy and awesome fun. You can eventually delegate as well. However, the core of what you're doing is what you love, so that feeds you like a sun into all the, day-to-day things that you need to stay motivated with. So the only reason people don't stay motivated is they're not doing what they love, and or they're overwhelmed. So you need to break this down into a digestible plan. When you have a simple step-by-step, teeny steps at a time, consistently take you to where you're here to be. So slow and steady wins the race, okay? So after you build that digestible plan, the fifth step is to commit to this dream that is planted within your heart and take action on it. Consistent action, okay? So I'm going to name those again. The first step is to make a list of 5 things that you absolutely love to do, okay? They're your values. They're what you value. They're what you love. It could even be nature. Nature could be one of them, because you could incorporate, there are tons of ways you can serve people that is connected to nature, right? The second step, once you have those 5 listed, is to give at least 5 examples of how you can serve somebody with each of these and make money doing it. The third step is to narrow it down to your top choice. The fourth step, once you narrow it down to your top choice, write a vision for it and write a very clear map, a very clear process of what are your next steps. List out those goals. I'm going to contact this person. I'm going to do that. I'm going to send this email. Get very specific and logical and practical with it. And then finally, take a deep breath. Honor yourself, because you've taken a massive step in the direction of your dreams, and commit. Commit to yourself. Commit to being you-tiful. Commit to bringing this beauty that's inside of you out into the world, and trust that as you take action step by step by step, which is what the 5th step is, as you take action, I assure you that even if it's not your perfect ideal situation to start, it will continuously lead you to that next juicy opportunity or that next doorway. So it continues to expand, okay? Please trust what's in your heart. And if nothing else, if you already are making a living and you love what, you enjoy what you're doing, but there's something kind of missing in your life, look at those things that you value so much and you enjoy so much, and just supplement your life with it. For me, it's singing, and I sing at my harmonium. I don't make a living doing it. Nobody even sees me doing it. But you guys, I feel so connected while I'm doing it, and it fuels me and it fuels my life. So do what you love, because the world, as Howard Thurman said, does not need people who ask, what does the world need? The world needs people who have come alive. So go and do that. Go and do what brings you alive. Whew. To me, when I say be-you-tiful, I think it is the greatest service that you can bring into our world, because you loving your life, you feeling great, you doing what genuinely is inside of you, and it's so easy that it almost feels obscene to make money doing it, because it's so natural to you, it's so easy. I assure you that's possible for you. If I can do what I'm doing today, which is a million times better than I ever could have imagined, with the most extraordinary people I get to work with, some of you watching right now, I promise you, I assure you that you can do it too. The only reason I've been able to create what I've created is because I keep going. I keep trusting, and I keep doing what I love, and I keep upping my self-care and taking splendid care of this Veronica being thing, right? And sharing myself with you guys. So as a special offering to you guys, if you want support, if you want to find your voice, if you want to shine on camera, if you want to discover what your message is, and you want to do this in a really unique way with a community, I have opened up Mindful YouTube University as a self-paced course. So it is available now and always to do at your own timing. And our community is so powered up and fired up in our private page. We are supporting each other. It's an ongoing thing. We've already just graduated, but we're continuing to make videos and post videos. Hello! And just go to mindfulyoutubeuniversity.com if maybe you don't want to make videos, but you want to find your voice, and you want to build your confidence, and you want to connect with people who will just see you and support you and celebrate you, including myself, and get Q&As spontaneously from me in there. Go check out Mindful YouTube University, and I'm giving you guys a gift right now, which is until Thursday, so the 3rd of August, just 3 more days. If you sign up for Mindful YouTube University because you know you want to do this and it's in your heart, I am honoring you and the beautiful being that you are by giving you a free month to the Women's Circle, which is live with me and a group of women, which happens on the 26th of this month. And you'll get my free audiobook, and you're going to get a free illustrated flip book. So it's $100 of extra gifts I'm literally giving you to support you and help you make this decision to freaking be you-tiful, be you in this world. Discover what that is if you don't know what that is, and Mindful YouTube will help you. I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm just feeling so celebrational. I want to give gifts right now because Jason and I just graduated our Diamond Process coaches on Saturday. It was the most profound experience. I just celebrated his birthday yesterday and our anniversary 7 years on Saturday, and life is so good, you guys, and I want you to love your life. I want you to know that who you are and being you is the most greatest gift you can give other people. And together we can create this love revolution, which is what Mindful YouTube University is to me. That's why I created it. I want to see more of us out there shining our light on video and being confident in the world authentically, the way we're made to be, the way you're uniquely made to be. So you can check that out. And I just love you guys with all my heart. I hope these 5 steps serve you in living your destiny, your unique destiny. And I see some comments here. Where'd they go? Let's see. Oh, Jason's here. Oh, there are 2 Jasons here. Awesome. Oh my God. I love it. So for some of you, like Raquel is saying, having babies is the most amazing way to serve others. See, that is so powerful because some people are injected with this idea that you have to start a business or whatever in order to have a purpose. That's not true. Being a mom is such a powerful gift. So I see a powerful purpose. I know there are other comments. I just want to make sure. Oh, Melissa's here. Jason says, superstar. Such a bundle of infinite wisdom, clarity, compassion, kindness, bravery, powerful, meaningful transformation you are. I love you, Jason. I send you all my love. I see a comment here from Melissa. I'm truly starting to ground myself in the celebratory life feeling you are sharing now. Glad I caught the end of this. Lots of love. Mwah. I love you guys with all of my heart. And if you are committed to shining your light in the world, give this video a thumbs up. Share it with a friend who just, you could see that light inside of them, but they're dumbing it down for whatever reason. I'm a bank teller, just shining some light, remembering names, asking people how they are being kind makes such a difference. Yes, wherever you are, you can serve and you can be you-tiful. It's not complicated. It's so simple. Hi, Carmen. All right, you guys, this is a longer live stream than I envisioned, but I'm just sending you all my love. And if you want these radical gifts, they're not on my website. This is very privately for you and my newsletter. If you want the gifts, you'll get it within 24 hours of signing up for Mindful YouTube University. It's only available until midnight on Thursday, so that's 3 days from today. Aw, thank you, Rodrigo. So you'll get to join us for the lab for free. Okay, a free gift, joining us for the lab, that's for women only, August 26th, and for the Diamond Process Illustrated Flipbook and Audiobook if you register for Mindful YouTube University before Thursday. And you will also get all of my past live Q&As and get to connect with us live in our private group, which is supercharged, amazing souls. And we connect on video, which is super cool. It's amazing. I love you. Sending you all my love and tremendous light to you and your Be-you-tiful dream. And to check out other Mindful YouTube University videos, check out the hashtag Mindful YouTube University on YouTube and on Facebook. And they're going to be posting tons of their videos this week and beyond. And this month, look for the hashtag Be-you-tiful. Those should be popping up over the next week. And you can meet some MYU, Mindful YouTube University students. All right, my friends, all my love, and thank you for making this world brighter by you choosing to live what is genuinely in your magnificent heart.